Hello Lumineers and welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to be opening another booster box today, and today we're going to do things a little bit differently. I'm actually going to be doing a little Q&A as I'm opening these boosters.
Alright, let's get started. So which ink type are you hoping to pull the most from these packs?
Oh gosh, the first deck that I want to use in the constructed format is going to be an Amber Steel. So definitely want to see Amber Steel. One thing I did notice actually is that each pack does include a common from each color, which I thought was really interesting. I didn't realize that in the first couple box openings I did, but in some of the later ones I noticed that. So let's get started with the first pack. And actually, let's move these out of the way. Let me put this up here.
And fingers crossed for an enchanted.
Oh yeah, if I could get an enchanted this time, that'd be amazing. Haven't seen one yet. We definitely want that in our collection. Alright, for our first pack, we have a common Develop Your Brain, Abu, Pumbaa, Maleficent, Peter Pan, Hercules. First uncommon is Sven, Jumbajuki, Jumbajukibu. Like, how do you say that? Jumba Jukiba. It's fine. I'm gonna do a pronunciation guide on this later. One jump ahead. Plasma Blaster is our first rare. Hades, King of Olympus. This is great. I actually only have one of these so far. Even though they're in the gift set, I'm really excited to have this. Very good card. And then for a foil, we have a common Maleficent.
So have you played any TCGs before, Lorcana?
You know, I have. I played a bit of Pokemon, and I played some Hearthstone online, and I did play Magic way back in the day, and a couple other like less popular TCGs. But none of them, I never really got into any of them like to the extreme, so I think this is probably kind of a fresh start for me with this one. Except I think the caveat is Pokemon. I have played a decent amount of that. Okay, next pack. For common, we have Stolen Scimitar, Aurora, Tangle, Stitch, Archimedes, Tinkerbell. Ursula's Cauldron is our first uncommon. The Beast is Mine, Eyes of the Fate, and for our first rare, Ursula's Necklace. And next rare, oh, we have a legendary Taka Heartless. I love this card. This is going to go in my Amber Steel deck for sure. And then for our foil, we have a Beastmere.
So what's your favorite classic Disney film, and are you hoping to find cards from that film?
Oh, I think Aladdin is probably my favorite. I watched that one so many times when I was a kid, just over and over and over. And you know, that was back in the day of like VHS or DVDs were just coming around. So yeah, I'm a little bit old. But I watched it a lot. Am I looking forward to those characters? A little bit. You know, I like some of the Jafar characters quite a bit. I don't know if I love the Aladdin characters. I mean, they're fun, they're interesting, but maybe not necessarily my favorite. Okay, next pack. We have common Mickey Mouse, Mufasa, Pongo, Simba, the Wardrobe, Kristoff. First uncommon is Pascal, Cheshire Cat, Belle. And for our first rare, we have Let It Go. And next rare, Zeus. And then for a foil, we have an uncommon Jasper. You know, for our collection, I do want to call out that both Zeus and Let It Go, we only have 2 of those, so this is great to fill the collection. These are really good rares for us to get in this pull.
Are there any specific characters that you're hoping to find in these packs?
Oh, yeah, I've been really looking for the Amber Legendary Rapunzel. If I got that card, I would be absolutely thrilled. Yeah, that would be the one. That would be the one. Okay, next pack we have Stampede, Work Together, Gaston, Hakuna Matata, Magic Broom, Cerberus, first uncommon is Maximus, Smash, Shield of Virtue, first rare, we have Steal from the Rich, second rare is Jasmine. And then for a foil, ooh, super rare Marshmallow. That is great. That'll go into our foil collection. Yes. I'll put that in. Where should I put this one? I'm going to put it in the foil pile.
What strategy are you planning to build around your cards? Are you going for control, rush, mix?
Yeah, for my first constructed deck, like I said, I'm probably going to do Amber, Steel, and I think aggro is pretty important, so I'll probably want to do some Amber aggro in there. And then Steel is just really good at control, so probably a combination of aggro control. But definitely need to put a little bit of aggro in there, I think. I think just because right now that seems to be the meta, is to try to build decks around aggro. All right, next pack, we have Aladdin, Merlin, Minnie Mouse, Sebastian, Jetsam, Cerberus, and then for uncommons we have You Have Forgotten Me, Beast, Moana, and our first rare is Be Prepared. This is just a great rare to have. Really powerful card. Second rare is a super rare, Aladdin. Speaking of Aladdin. And we don't have a full set of these cards yet, so I think this is good to have this one for sure. Happy to have it. I think I will want to probably try to build a deck around Aladdin at some point. I think he's interesting. And then for our foil, we have Scar.
Do you have a favorite ink color in terms of gameplay or aesthetics?
My favorite probably aesthetics ink color is going to be Amethyst. And I've tried playing I've tried doing a couple decks with Amethyst, but on the gameplay side, I haven't really gotten a good deck in my hand. I haven't really gotten a deck that I love. I'll probably keep looking, but the style, I mean, I love Mickey Mouse. I really like the Queen. I think that, the Jafar in there is really good. I think the visuals, I think the purple color, like the hue that they picked is really good. So yeah, it's probably my favorite aesthetically. All right, next pack. Common, we have Phil, Minnie Mouse, Dinglehopper, Archimedes, Tinkerbell, another Tinkerbell. Our first uncommon is LeFou, Frying Pan, Shield of Virtue, and for our first rare, we have a Lady Tremaine. Second rare, Scar, and for foil, we have a common Tinkerbell.
So how long have you been waiting to get your hands on Lorcana cards?
Oh my gosh. I've been paying attention to the release of Lorcana basically since it was announced in D23. And, I've been following the news and paying attention. And then also, if you've been following my channel at all, you'll see the video that I have on creating proxies. And so I did definitely create some proxies early on, starting with just black and white cardboard, and then later went to some more fancy looking ones. So yeah, I've been waiting, basically with everybody else, for quite some time. All right, first common is Genie, Develop Your Brain, Scar, Healing Glow, Dr. Facilier, Prince Eric, Olaf, Jumbajuki, One Jump Ahead, and their first rare is Simba. Next is Moana. Definitely happy to have more Moanas. I think we only have one so far. And then the foil is Healing Glow. So speaking of the sort of steel aggro deck, I think Moana is a really good fit for that deck. For the first constructed deck I want to build. She'll bring in the lore.
What are the particularly rare or sought after cards in this set?
Well, of course, there's always the coveted enchanted cards, but that aside, I think the Elsa cards. I think Elsa Spirit of the Winter is probably one of the most sought after cards. I think it's because it's Elsa, and also because the abilities are very good in that card. It's a legendary card. We got a couple of them. We had 2 of them so far. Okay, so next pack we have Sudden Chill. Whoops. Phil, he's got a sword. Control your temper. Friends on the other side. Prince Eric. First uncommon is Befuddle. Mother Knows Best. Coconut Basket. For our first rare, we have Flotsam. And second, it's a super rare, Mother Gothel, which this is our 4th Mother Gothel, so really good. Really, really happy to see that one. And then for a foil, we have a Jasmine.
Are you planning to trade with fellow players to complete your collection?
Oh, absolutely. Especially with the cost of the singles right now. They're so high, and I have enough duplicates now from all the packs that we've opened that I'm definitely going to be looking to trade. I actually have a meetup this weekend on Sunday to hopefully trade some foils with somebody. All right, next pack. We have Merlin, Gaston, Mr. Smee, Elsa, Genie, Fire the Cannons, first uncommon, Elsa's Cauldron, Tamatoa, Drab Little Crab, Scepter of Arendelle, and for first rare, Jafar. I love this card too. Aesthetically, this is a really nice looking card. I think the mechanics could be really good. And then next we have a super rare, Mickey Mouse. Also just a great looking card. And I know this card comes in the starter packs, but at the same time, I don't have that starter pack yet, so really happy to have him. And then it looks like we got a foil Maui rare card. I like that a lot. Always happy to get some rare foils.
What's the most exciting card pull you've had from a pack so far?
Ooh, most exciting card pull was actually one pack. We got both Maleficent Dragon and Elsa Spirit of the Winter, 2 legendaries. So I was excited to get, obviously, the Elsa, the coveted card that we were talking about before, but just 2 legendaries in one pack. And I did put a short together for that one as well because I was so excited to have that. Next pack, we have Common, Aurora, Minnie Mouse, Sergeant Tibbs, Stitch, Yzma, Aladdin. For uncommons, we have Be Our Guest, Simba, Tigger, and first rare, Poisoned Apple. Next, oh, Hades, a legendary. I'd mentioned this in a previous video. I haven't actually played any decks with Hades yet. I was playing online a little bit the other day, and somebody had just completely whipped on me with this card, so I need to try this one out. And then for a foil, we have an uncommon Rafiki.
Are you aiming to build a deck around a specific character or theme?
You know, I think for constructed decks, I'm not necessarily aiming to do a specific character or theme. For constructed decks, I'll probably stick to the meta. But, I mean, if you follow my YouTube channel, you'll see some of the earlier decks that I did were theme decks around specific characters. I will continue to do that, actually. I do think that I want to create a couple videos just to kind of have some fun with themed decks, like maybe I'll do an Aladdin one like we mentioned, or maybe doing a Three Musketeer deck would be another really fun one to do. Okay, for this one we have Common, Mickey Mouse, Magic Golden Flower, Scar, Timon, Dr. Facilier, Captain Hook. Uncommons we have Prince Philip, Donald Duck, another Donald Duck, and for rares we have Scar, another rare is Captain Hook, and then for a foil we have a rare Maleficent Biding Her Time. This is a very good card. This is a very, very good card. I like this a lot.
So how do you feel about the types of characters that are included in this set?
Oh, I think that's a really interesting question because they combined both really well-known characters, a couple lesser-known characters. They put characters, like some of them, they'll have a character that's like only one character from the movie, like Treasure Island or, Tigger from Winnie the Pooh. And then these are all also more the classics, so they haven't put any Pixar characters in here yet. I think it's an interesting mix-up. Definitely fun to have all these characters here, and be interesting to see what the future sets hold. All right, next one we have, for commons, we have Horace, Jasmine, Elsa, Control Your Temper, Maleficent, De-Smear. For uncommons, we have Be Our Guest, Frying Pan, Fan the Flames, and for first rare, we have Cruella de Vil. Second is a super rare, Genie on the Job, and for the foil, we have an uncommon Aurora. So for Genie on the Job, I actually haven't really played with this one much either. I don't even think we have very many of these cards. We might have one or two. So I'm happy to have that one.
Have you done any tournaments, and what were they like?
Oh, yeah, no, I have done a couple tournaments. So first tournament I did was a sealed deck tournament. And the second one I did was a starter deck tournament where it was kind of modified that they gave us 3 booster packs. And in both those tournaments, the sealed deck tournament, they give you 6 booster packs. You get to play with all those cards and do any ink that you want and build a 40-card deck. And in the starter deck tournament, they let you modify the starter deck with the 3 boosters. Normally it's 1 booster, and then you can do any ink that you want as well. So yeah, they're really fun. I'm going to continue doing them. I actually have another one signed up for this weekend. All right, next pack we have Common, Tinkerbell, Magic Golden Flower, Goofy, Hey Hey, Freeze, Aladdin. First uncommon is Anna, Jasper, Chief Tui. And for our first rare, we have Maurice. Second, oh, there it is! Rapunzel! Gifted with healing. I've been waiting for this card. If you guys have been watching my videos, every single video I mentioned, this is the card that I want. This is the card that I'm looking for. I finally got it. I'm so happy right now. Let me pause. Okay, we can continue. And then we have a foil, common Dr. Facilier. I'm just so thrilled. This is the card that I wanted. There it is. Oh, gotta catch my breath. Okay.
Are you ready for another question?
I'm ready for another question. Go ahead.
Which cards are you hoping to use to establish board presence early in the game?
Oh, this is a really good question. I think maybe if we at one point do a video on building a deck, it'd be interesting to talk about the early game. I don't like to put a lot of cards in the early game, like in the 1s and 2s or even 3s, but if I do use them, I want to make sure that they have abilities that can be useful later on. And so, like the really good ones are going to be like Lilo, Maleficent, the 1-cost, non-inkable that do 2 lore. I also like ones that have abilities like Simba that you can use as bodyguard. That's a great question. Again, we'll need to follow up with that and talk more about that later. Okay, next pack, Sudden Chill, Donald Duck, Goofy, Hakuna Matata, Magic Broom, Cerberus. Uncommons are Pascal, Cheshire Cat, Belle. First rare is Grab Your Sword. This is going to go into my deck for sure as well. I have 3 of these, but now here's the 4th. And then next is Just in Time. And then we have a foil of Kristoff.
How do you see your deck evolving as the game gets more expansions?
Oh, that's hard to predict. One thing I do want to say is that probably one of my favorite cards in the game right now is going to be the Hades King of Olympus, except the caveat is I don't think I can use him. There's just not enough villains in Amber. So as the time goes on, hopefully we see more villains and we can build decks around cards like that and those kinds of mechanics. Same with Musketeers. It's a kind of cool, interesting mechanic, but the cards just aren't good enough. And so maybe in the future we'll see better Musketeer cards that can be better served in the meta. Okay, next pack we have Megra, Mickey Mouse, Peter Pan, Simba, Jafar, Fire the Cannons. Uncommons, we have Rafiki, Dr. Facilier's cards, Aurora, and for our first rare, Lantern, which this is another card that's going to be going into my Steel Amber deck. And I only have one of them so far out of all the packs that I opened. I know it's a rare card, but you'd think that I'd see a couple more of them. So this is my second Lantern. Next is a super rare, Aurora Dreaming Guardian. And then for the foil, we have an uncommon Donald Duck.
How do you think Lorcana's Disney theme affects the game compared to other TCGs?
You know, I think one of the main things is the character names are easy to pronounce and remember. I don't know about you, but I've played other TCGs where I just can't remember the character names or I can't say them, and they're just not very memorable because of that. Like you can remember what the characters look like, or you can mispronounce them, or like somebody will be talking about them and I have no idea what they're talking about because I just don't know the character name very well. So I think these sort of resonant characters that people know, I think it's gonna be a big deal. Okay, next pack we have Aladdin, Jasmine, Elsa, Healing Glow, the Wardrobe, Goons. Uncommon, we have Ariel, Kronk, Captain, and for our first rare, Do It Again. Next rare, if it's not Baroque, and then we have a foil of Elsa.
Are you planning to visit a big store on September 1st to get even more cards?
I don't think I need more cards at this point. And if I do, to be honest, I'm going to probably continue to try to support my local board game shops instead of those big stores. So probably not. I'm probably not going to go to the big box stores now. The place I'll probably get most of my cards going forward is going to be in tournaments or from trades. All right, next pack we have Stampede, Flounder, Tangle, Sebastian, Tinkerbell, Prince Eric, for uncommons, Maximus, Starkey, Fan the Flames. First rare is Genie. Second rare, ooh, Ariel, Spectacular Singer. This is a super rare. I do think I want to try to play this card as well. I like this. I like the fact that she can sing songs. As a 3-cost song card, she can sing 5-cost cards. And then for a foil, we have Magic Golden Flower.
What's the most impressive combo you've seen or experienced in Lorcana so far?
Oh, I love kind of going back to my Amber Steel fame, I love the Tinkerbell combo where you put a tiny Tinkerbell out one turn, and then the next turn you play a giant Tinkerbell on top of tiny Tinkerbell, and you have her sing, grab your sword to basically do 3 damage to every other card on the board, kind of wipe out those aggro decks. Really fun, really satisfying. Next pack, we have Vicious Betrayal, Donald Duck, he's got a sword, Pumbaa, Jafar, Break, uncommons are LeFou, Ransack, Rapunzel, and then we got a Tamatoa super rare, and another super rare, Maximus. These are some great cards. There's some really great playable cards in this box. And then we got a rare foil of Genie. This is a really good pack. Super happy with this pack. Just got a couple more packs here. So let's see what we got in this next one. We have Duke of Wesselton, Maleficent, Aladdin, Minnie Mouse, Friends on Their Side, Simba, an uncommon Elsa, Mad Hatter, Scepter of Arendelle, first rare, Dr. Facilier, second rare, Stitch Abomination, and then we have a foil Horus.
I can ask you my last question and then we can just dive into the rest of them. But what is your favorite aspect of Lorcana considering it's brand new and it's Disney themed?
Oh, what a great question. I mean, it's gonna be It's Disney. It's the nostalgia. It's the, players know it, both young and old. It's the timelessness of it. I think the fact that it has a Disney theme and it has great gameplay, it's going to bring a lot of new players in. Both it's going to bring new and old players in. I think that's the exciting thing about this card game. And then they just really have a good designing team behind it, design the cards and make just some solid gameplay. All right, next pack we have Duke of Wesselton, Maleficent, Aladdin, Jetsam, Horus, Beast Mirror. For uncommons, we have Reflection, Flynn Rider, Triton. First rare is going to be White Rabbit's Pocket Watch. Next rare is a super rare, Taka, the Burning One. And then for a foil, we have Control Your Temper. All right, so no more questions, just pack opening, is that right?
Yeah. Or you can just chat about whatever comes to mind.
I'll chat about how happy I am and how thrilled. This has made my day.
She just gets to sit on top there.
I didn't think I was ever going to get that card. Okay, next pack, Fish's Betrayal, Mufasa, Abu, Timon, Tinkerbell, Simba, Uncommon Anna, Mad Hatter, Chief Tui. First rare is a super rare, Tinkerbell Giant Fairy, which this is the last one I need in my set. So this is great. This is fantastic. I now have 4 of these. I like this card a lot too. And then we have a Marshmallow. I'm going to leave Tinkerbell on top on this one. Oh, and a foil of Belle, Strange but Special. We don't even have this card yet, and we got the foil legendary of it. Oh my goodness. What a box and what a day. This is another card that is just, I think, really, really strong in the Sapphire decks. I think this is going to shine in the metagame and some of those ramp decks. Really fun card. Okay. This is good. This is good.
Favorite box yet?
Favorite box yet. The last box is my favorite box. Oh, look at these. Look, we got Belle, we got Rapunzel, we got Tinkerbell. What a great lineup. What a great lineup for sure. Okay. Next pack, we have Megra. Uh-oh, it's not focusing. Let's hold them down lower. Flounder, Sergeant Tibbs, Dinglehopper, Yzma, Goons, an uncommon Cinderella, Simba, Cut to the Chase, and then rare Mickey Mouse, super rare the Queen, and then we have a foil of Goofy. Two more packs. I don't even need an enchanted anymore. I don't need it. Between getting Rapunzel and Belle, those 2 legendaries, that just makes my day. I mean, I'd still take an enchanted, but, I think this is just a great box. So happy. Okay, so then we have Common Work Together, Pongo, Hey Hey, Freeze, Stolen Scimitar, Kristoff for uncommons Goofy, Lilo, Dragonfire, first rare, Captain Hook. Next is a legendary of Beast. And then for a foil, we have an uncommon Rapunzel. Last pack. Commons, we got Peter Pan, Mickey Mouse, Peter Pan again, Mr. Smee, Elsa, Break, and for uncommons, Prince Philip, Smash, Dragonfire, and for our rares, we have Fishbone Quill, Maleficent, Biding Her Time, and then we have a foil of Dr. Facilier's cards. Well, there you have it. That is my 4th box, and I got the card, the one card of any card that I wanted, I got from this box. So happy today. This just really made it for me. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed watching this, and please consider subscribing and liking or commenting below. I hope to see you guys next time. Thank you. Goodbye.